Woman is using your name for dangerous things. You must know what she did. Archangel Michael says, "This is not a dream, and it is certainly not a coincidence. A woman has taken your name and attached it to things that can destroy not only your peace, but your reputation. The shadows are moving behind your back, and you deserve to know the truth before it's too late." The wind changed the moment she began whispering your name in circles that don't wish you well. She made a silent move weeks ago, and the chain of actions she triggered will shock you when you find out you're being blamed for things you never even knew existed. She looks innocent. That's the most dangerous part. People around her are blind to what she's doing with your name. She's using your name to forge alliances and secrets. She's placing you at the center of a fire that you didn't even light. It's a game she's playing, but your life is her gamble. Type Amen to get blessing. 333. Archangel Michael says, your energy has always been powerful, and she envied that. What she couldn't have, she decided to ruin from the inside, and her plan started by placing your identity into papers, voices, and recordings that were never meant to exist. She walked into a place using your name. She signed something with your identity. And now that document is floating in a system that can cause havoc in your life. A man in uniform mentioned your name yesterday. Not because you did anything, but because someone else tied your name to a troubling case. You are not even aware of what she's attached to you. She smiled in your face like nothing ever happened. But the moment you turned around, she sent another message, this time pretending to be you. That message is now being held as evidence. Type Amen to get blessing. 991. She accessed a place that's off limits to her, but your name was enough to get her in. That alone proves how dangerously she's using what belongs to you. An online activity logged under your name has now started raising suspicions, but the real culprit is watching silently from her phone screen. She's watching things fall apart while she sits behind the curtain. She told people stories that were never yours, but because she told it using your name, those stories are now being repeated by people you've never met. They're believing her voice as your truth. She bought something risky. She used your name in a transaction that could connect you to something criminal. The papers are being reviewed, and your name is on top. Type Amen to get blessing. 785. Archangel Michael says, you need to wake up now. The longer you ignore the strange shift in how people treat you, the deeper the web she's weaving around your existence. This woman is clever, but her mask is beginning to slip. She sat in a vehicle parked near a government building, and with a single call, she told someone to register it under the same name again. That name was yours. You wouldn't even recognize the things she's saying as you, but others don't know. That they hear your name and they think it's you speaking. She entered a place where danger lingers, and when she gave her name, it was your identity she uttered. And now the cameras have you in a place you've never stepped foot in. Type Amen to get blessing. 629. Her goal is destruction, not attention. She doesn't want to be seen, only to see you crumble. Her jealousy has turned her into a silent enemy. She has already manipulated a man into believing you're part of her plans. He's now watching your every move. His confusion is not his fault, it's her manipulation with your name. A court file was reopened last week, and strangely, your name was pulled in connection to it. You've done nothing, but someone else is inserting you into their chaos. That someone is her. She has a folder inside. That folder is information connected to you, twisted and stained with lies. She's been collecting these for one purpose: to use it all when the time is right. Type Amen to get blessing 418. A video is now in circulation. It's dark, unclear, but your name is tied to it. And it was her who gave them that footage edited to suit her dangerous purpose. She sat beside a man and whispered your name in his ear, blaming you for what she did, and because he trusts her, he believes the blame. That man is now trying to reach you in secret. She faked a signature. She logged into a system under your name. And now that log is being tracked, and the trail is leading to your door. An item was delivered recently, dangerous and illegal, but the order was under your name. That item could bring an officer to your home. Type Amen to get blessing 102 Archangel. Michael says, there's still time to shield yourself, but silence is no longer safety. You must act before her lies become your reality. She knows where you live, and from her car, she's watching your window. With a phone in her hand, she's planning her next step. This woman was once near you. She knew little details, your date of birth, your tone of voice, your mannerisms. Now she's using them like tools of destruction. She even created a second identity, but all the traits and details mimic yours. To the outside world, she is you. Type Amen to get blessing 777. She called a stranger pretending to be in distress, gave your name, your address, and cried for help. That call was recorded and could now be used in ways that ruin you. She emailed someone with a false claim, but she signed it with your name, and now a case is building that could involve you unfairly. That email is now archived. She met a woman at a bank, gave your name, claimed to be your relative. She tried to get access to something that belongs to you. Her plan doesn't end with lying. Her goal is to place you in the middle of something explosive. She wants you to suffer the consequences while she vanishes. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, justice will come, but only when you speak out. The longer you stay silent, the longer she spins her story. She's now showing others forged papers, documents with your name and fake claims. Some are already believing it's all true. She has listed your number on places it doesn't belong. And now unknown calls are beginning to ring, asking you things that make no sense. This is her trap beginning to close in. She pretended to be you at a gathering, said things to people you've never met, but they walked away thinking it was truly your voice they heard. Type Amen to get blessing 998. She opened a fake account with your identity. That account is now being flagged. But when they investigate, the trail will lead to you unless action is taken. She's watching from afar, enjoying the confusion. She planted seeds, and now she's watering the chaos. But her time is running out. She recently contacted a place of authority, left a message in your name. The content of that message could ruin trust relationships and your clean record. A rental place has your name on a lease you never signed. Inside, something illegal was discovered. Now your name is being whispered in rooms where danger grows. Type Amen to get blessing. 388. The truth is, she doesn't care how much you suffer. She wants your fall to be public. She wants your pain to echo. She told a man in power that you're involved in something risky. That man is now doing his own secret investigation, but he's watching you, not her. You're being observed, not for who you are, but for who she's pretending you are. You must prepare yourself before it explodes. Archangel Michael says, the shield of truth is powerful, but only if you stand behind it. The battle is not with fists, but with exposure. Reveal what she has done, or you'll bleed in silence. Type Amen to get blessing. 212. She went to a location yesterday and made another move. Spoke your name, left a document, then disappeared. That location is now under review. She contacted someone from your past, told them lies while using your identity. That person is now questioning everything they thought they knew about you. She took photos of your home, of your car, of your life. Then she edited them, used your name, and submitted them to someone else. Now they are part of a false claim. Your peace is the target. Her lies are the arrows, and each one has your name scratched into the tip. Type Amen to get blessing. 844. This isn't just envy anymore. It's a full attempt to collapse your image. She knows your strengths, and now she's weaponizing your identity to target them. She's planned this in silence. She's gaining support from those who don't know better. But they will learn. They will regret trusting her voice over yours. The papers will soon begin to surface, and when they do, your name will be printed in bold. You must prepare to clear your path. Every move she made is being recorded by a higher force. What she thinks is hidden is already being prepared for exposure, and when the moment comes, your truth will roar. Type Amen to get blessing. 663. She has connected your name with danger, but that danger will not consume you. Because now that you know, you will rise stronger. This message reached you in divine timing. The moment you heard it, the protection began. Her game is crumbling. Archangel Michael says, the light is now with you. Let no fear stop your step. The day of her reveal is closer than you think. Type Amen to get blessing. 111. She returned to that same place again this morning, but this time her actions became more aggressive. She added new details under your name in a system that has national connections. She believes no one is watching her, but eyes far greater than human are observing every movement she makes. Her lies are being logged in books that no thief can escape from. What she doesn't know is that her entire plan is collapsing from the inside. One by one, the people she convinced are starting to feel uneasy. They're beginning to question her words. You'll notice it soon. Someone who once doubted you will come back with an apology. They'll whisper that they now see through her. This is the beginning of her fall. Type Amen to get blessing 121. She made a payment using your name. It was flagged, but she covered her trail for now. However, the time for exposure is nearing. A new witness has come forward. They saw her speaking your name into a call near a restricted area. That conversation is now being investigated. She wants to vanish before it all catches up, but Archangel Michael says she won't get far. There's a divine stop placed on her path. This woman once smiled beside you in photos. She used to compliment you, but all the while she was studying you to impersonate you. Type Amen to get blessing 231. Now she wears your aura like a costume. She performs your story in front of others, but it's empty. It lacks your truth. She's been contacting people behind your back, trying to shift opportunities, blessings, and favors meant for you into her own hands. That's why some things have felt delayed. She visited a location last night using your name again. Her steps left digital footprints, and those footprints will soon be traced right back to her. Someone you love is being pulled into the confusion. They're receiving messages that seem like they're from you, but they're not. It's her pretending once again. Type Amen to get blessing 390. She faked a voice note, and in that note she said things that can ruin a reputation. That note is circulating among a group of people who used to admire you. A child was affected by one of her false claims. That child now believes a lie involving your name. You must set it right before this lie becomes their truth. A location was raided recently, and paperwork with your name was found. But the investigation is starting to show handwriting that doesn't match yours. That's her mistake. And it will lead them to her, Archangel. Michael says, you were chosen not only to survive this, but to transform through it. Your strength was built for moments like this. Let her lies fall while your truth rises. Type Amen to get blessing. 542. There's a box hidden inside. It is physical proof that she used your name to sign dangerous things. That box was buried in a place she thought no one would check, but someone has already discovered it. That evidence is now safe. You'll hear soon a call, a knock, a voice. It will come with clarification. It will be the beginning of your name being cleared. She'll try to cry when she's caught. She'll say she didn't mean harm, but the patterns of her deception have already been sealed in heavenly records. Type Amen to get blessing 212. She accessed an old file, changed details, left your name in it, and walked away. A lawyer has started looking at the signature, and they're realizing something is wrong. It doesn't match your writing. She's also spoken to someone in another state, gave your name and story, and twisted it into a plea for help. That help is now being misdirected because of her. Someone will try to call you and ask why you said those things, but you never did. She did using your voice, your name, and your history. Type Amen to get blessing. 343. Archangel Michael says, no lie built on your name will last. Truth is marching with power now, and everything done in secret is about to scream in the light. This woman has reached her limit. She feels it. That's why she's acting even more recklessly. She's burning bridges quickly now. She's making mistakes. The walls are closing in on her. You will be vindicated. Your name will be restored. But you must stay aware and alert. Type Amen to get blessing. 929. She's planning one final attempt, one more false move using your identity, but it will backfire. Her hands are being watched from multiple directions. Physical, legal, spiritual. No part of her plan is safe anymore. A financial claim was made using your credentials, but the flag was triggered by divine protection. That's how close she came. Soon you'll be called to give your truth, and when you speak, the weight will lift. People will see what they were blind to. Type Amen to get blessing. 515. Stay ready. This is the moment that separates those who break from those who rise. And you are the one rising. Her path is now tangled. Each step she takes adds another knot. She will not escape what she did. She once believed you were unaware. She thought her disguise was perfect. But now she senses that the truth is catching up. You may feel emotional, waves, tears, anger, confusion. That's normal. That's your soul reacting to the betrayal. Type Amen to get blessing. 848. Archangel Michael says, a reversal is happening. What she wished on you is returning to her. The storm is circling back. In just a few days, a file will be unlocked. It contains clear proof, and it will shift everything in your favor. You were chosen for more than this battle. But this battle is part of your preparation. Once you pass through it, nothing will stop you again, so hold your head high even when the wind howls. You were made for this. Type Amen to get blessing. 667. And now the final truth is here. She will be exposed, not by you, but by her own hands. Her lies will contradict each other. Every false signature will be traced. Every false word will collapse. Every mask will fall. And you will walk through the fire untouched, with your name shining brighter than before, a name cleansed by divine justice. This is your moment. Stay calm, stay centered. The universe is setting the record straight. Type Amen to get blessing. 333. She is now trembling inside her confidence, though she tries to hide it. Behind closed doors, she's making desperate calls, trying to cover the tracks she once proudly created. The same name she misused. Your name is now the one haunting her every step. A letter has surfaced, and your name is scribbled across it in uneven ink. But handwriting experts are already reviewing the inconsistencies. Her panic will only grow stronger when the results come back. A man she once tricked is now asking questions. He reached out to someone who knows you well. The answers he's hearing don't match what she told him. She's running out of people to lie to, and now she's beginning to realize that the walls are made of glass, not stone. Everything she whispered is echoing back toward her. Type Amen to get blessing. 999. Archangel Michael says, you were meant to endure this not for punishment, but for preparation. You are stepping into a season where the truth will open doors. The very lies that were used to crush you will become the bricks of your elevation. She paid someone to falsify a form using your name. That form is now part of a legal folder being examined, but the examiner is being guided by truth, and truth always finds cracks in deception. Someone recorded her speaking about you. The voice recording was unintentional, left on during a phone call, and now that same voice is becoming the witness you never expected. Her story keeps changing. The lies are no longer consistent. Those who once believed her are seeing her house of cards collapse. Type Amen to get blessing 471. She filed a complaint under your name against someone innocent. That innocent person is now asking for your side. They were surprised to hear that you knew nothing. She even forged a health document with your name, claimed an illness that doesn't exist. That paper was used to gain sympathy and funding. A large payment was sent somewhere using your name as the transaction reference. That payment is now being investigated, but every click she made is traceable. She visited a government office pretending to be you, but security footage shows her face, not yours. Soon that footage will become your greatest defense. Type Amen to get blessing 622. She's aware now that you're finding out. That's why her behavior has shifted. The fake smiles are gone, replaced by avoidance. She no longer walks boldly. She hesitates, avoids, stumbles, because the weight of guilt is pressing down. A second woman was helping her, but now that helper is backing away because she knows the punishment is near. Archangel Michael says, when deception tries to mimic divinity, it always fails. This woman wanted your grace but used your name with hate. She will now face what she planted. Type Amen to get blessing 774. There's a message in a phone typed using your identity. It was sent to a stranger who holds a powerful position, but that stranger saved the message and is now coming to you directly. Her final plan was to ruin your relationships. She tried to twist someone close to you with her lies, but that person felt something was off and is returning to your side. She told someone you were involved in illegal dealings, but when that person dug deeper, they found only her traces. Her lies are beginning to fold in on themselves. She had access to your information once, but that access is now being revoked, and the system is starting to remove her presence completely. Type Amen to get blessing 888. She made calls at midnight, using your name to threaten someone. That person is traumatized, but they're starting to realize it wasn't you. Their healing will begin with hearing your truth. Her fingerprints are on envelopes meant to damage you, but forensic evidence is being gathered. The pieces are coming together. She opened a social media account under your identity, used it to spread rumors and gather followers who believe the false image. That account will be shut down, and the truth will be posted in its place. Someone from her past will come forward. They've seen her do this before to another person. Their testimony will strengthen your protection. Type Amen to get blessing 110. Archangel Michael says, you were chosen to rise above this. The thorns that tried to entangle you are now falling away. The divine hand is clearing your path. You are not alone in this. Heaven has watched every act in silence, gathering truth like thunder behind clouds. Now that storm is ready to release. Every lie she told will be replaced with a confession, either by her own mouth or by undeniable evidence. It is unavoidable. The courtroom of heaven has made its judgment, and the verdict is in your favor. You are shielded. Type Amen to get blessing 314. She will be summoned soon, not by you, but by a force beyond her control. She'll have to answer line by line for every false word spoken. The money she used falsely under your name will become her debt. She will be forced to pay, but not with peace. Those who supported her blindly will come to you in humility. They'll confess their part in the chaos, and you will have the power to choose forgiveness. Everything she built with your stolen identity is about to turn to dust. Her false empire is cracking, and the collapse is close. Type Amen to get blessing 275. In her next move, she'll try to make it seem like she's the victim. She'll fake a story of being misunderstood, but her history will prove otherwise. She told someone you attacked her. That lie is now being investigated, but they're discovering it was she who tried to harm your image. A camera in a hallway caught her entering a restricted room under your name. That footage is secured, and it will speak louder than any lie. This was never just about jealousy. This was about obsession, and now that obsession has become her downfall. Type Amen to get blessing 145. Archangel Michael says, your name is being written again, but this time in gold, not forged, not stolen, pure and divinely protected. No lie, no false paper, no impersonation will succeed anymore. The time of manipulation is over. The hour of justice has come. She once walked freely, but now each step is a trap she created. The more she runs, the more she falls. You will receive a message soon. It will say, we're sorry, we believed her. That moment will mark the start of your healing. Type Amen to get blessing 199. You will be seen for who you truly are. Not the shadow she painted, but the radiant soul you were always meant to be. The truth is unstoppable now. She's breaking down behind her closed doors. Her lies are unraveling in her own hands. Her allies are becoming silent. The places that once welcomed her are shutting her out. Her power is slipping and yours is awakening. This storm she created was meant to destroy you, but instead it revealed your divine strength. That is the beauty of justice. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. She wanted to wear your crown without your wounds, but she didn't understand. The crown was forged through pain and truth can never be imitated. Prepare to hear your name cleared. Prepare to receive apologies. Prepare to walk forward, lighter, freer, and stronger. You have passed through fire, and now you emerge as gold, unshakable, undeniable. The season of lies is over. The age of your redemption begins now. Type Amen to get blessing 444.